chicken in mushroom sauce with mashed potato and peas, and then a salad, and then we've got cheese and crackers and a chocolate pudding as well, and I've got some white wine and we've got some water as well, so it looks really delicious. So we've got afternoon tea, night tea. I think it's cheese and pesto. So it has some and there's scone with jam.
Hi! We have made it to Coronado Springs Resort. It's been a really long day and we've been travelling for something like 16 hours.
Yeah.
But we flew from Manchester Airport with Virgin in the end. We managed to get those last minute flights. Yeah, we just waited and booked our seats and everything once we got to check-in.
Yeah.
So yeah, easy through Manchester Airport. We had tons of time because we got there really early.
Yeah, we made sure we got there early, and it did pay off as well because we were given extra legroom seats without having to pay any more money, so that was really, really good.
Yeah.
And they were right where you come in as well, so that meant we were really quick getting off the plane too.
Yeah. And shout out to an amazing Virgin cabin crew. Robin and all the rest of the team were absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, guys. We got the Magical Express. We had to wait a little while because our bus wasn't quite ready.
Because we were super quick. I think all in all, we ended up at that queue in about an hour and 10 minutes after we actually landed.
Yeah.
So we were really, really quick through. So yeah, we had to wait about 25 minutes, but then it was about 45 minutes to get here on the Magical Express because we dropped off at Animal Kingdom Lodge first. But we are here and
we got our preferred room. So we didn't book a preferred room for this trip. And what we did one of the fax requests. So we faxed in a request that we wanted to be in Casitas 4, which is, I'm not sure if you know, but Casitas 1, 2 and 3 are the preferred blocks. So we asked for Casitas 4 and that's what we got.
Yeah.
So we're so happy with that. We never get anything that we ask for, do we?
It's one of those days that extra leg room. Oh, bonus Prosecco as well, because people in premium didn't want them, so we got offered them, so we took them. But that's, we're having a really good day so far. So we're going to do a quick room tour for you. And let me go to the front door and we can start the front door. So here we have got a chair by a lovely window, lovely artwork, and then a long work surface there with coffee machine. This is perks of going moderate, which is really nice. I'm assuming that this is our fridge. Yep, the fridge in there. So that's really, really nice. Huge TV and lots of storage. And if I turn this way, got two lovely beds there. How cute's that? Really nice. And ceiling fan and the air conditioning's on as well, so that's really nice. I really love these sliding doors. They're really cute. And full length mirror comes in handy. An actual wardrobe. Now I'm really impressed with this because you know, we stay at All Stars and it is usually a rail, so an actual wardrobe, that's cool. And then the bathroom is just feels really swish. The lighting's cute. Lots of lovely toiletries and the double sinks as well. They're really nice, and the hairdryer in the corner down there. And then go into the bathroom, and we've got, it's quite plain in here. We've got a nice shower and the shampoo, conditioner and body wash, so we're going to be using those. And that fan is quite loud actually, so let's figure out the fan. And then nice sliding doors for the shower as well. So yeah, really nice.
Yeah, love it. And excited to use that coffee machine.
Yeah.
Although we're on a quick service dining plan this time, we got it free with our booking. So I think we're gonna head over to pick up our refillable resort mugs. So we've just been and got our refillable resort mugs from Cafe Rick's.
Yeah.
And I went for the red classic-y Mickey one.
Yeah.
And I went for the black ones that I was saying.
Cool.
Yeah. So we're just gonna have a quick wander around, find out where everything is, and then we'll check in with you later. So we just went into El Mercado, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
For some food, so on the quick service plan this time. So I went for the turkey burger. I didn't get a drink, so I've got the refillable drink. So I got this, I think she said it was called a magic bar.
Okay.
I couldn't quite hear what she said.
Yeah.
So.
And I went for a lemon snack, so I've got a drink, and also I got the chicken tenders and fries. Even though it's on the kids menu, I asked for an adult's portion, so yeah. So at the moment, this is where everybody waits to get on the bus. This is bus stop 1. There's bus stops all the way around the resort. You can also get your taxis from here, and ride share, Lyft and Uber and things like that. So it's all from the main entrance, and there is parking all the way around the resort, but this is the front entrance car park. If we look over to this side, that is the Grandestino Tower. So it will be over there. They're just building the bus stops at the moment out the front. So that will be the main hub come the 9th of July. But we're going to walk through the front entrance of the moment and go into the reception area. Okay, so this is where we've checked in. They are training at the moment on the tablets to do check-in, which that's how they'll do check-in when the Grandestino Tower opens. There's also ways to book bell services and to get taxis and things like that on that side. There are also toilets around this corner as well. Okay, this is Panchitos, which is the main shop. Then next door we have Cafe Rick's, where you can get you can refill your refillable mugs. They've also got lots of lovely cakes and things in there as well. Okay, so if we turn left, To the left we've got Rick's Sports Bar. The convention centre straight ahead, and then we turn to the right, it's El Mercado, which is the food court. The Maya Grill is the table service restaurant that's here. We haven't actually eaten here, but we've heard it is really good. So we've come out of the door near the Maya Grill. There's 3 doors you can get out from. You can see the blue doors towards the back there. That's where we came in, where reception and Panchitos is, and then you can see next to it the Gran Destino Tower. There's also the Laguna Bar there, which is not open at the moment because it's quite early in the morning, and they have live entertainment there as well. A guy who plays the guitar who's really good. We're going to take the path all the way around the outside of the lake, but they have built bridges. There's 3 bridges that go over to connect the different parts of the resort, and you can see the building over there. That's Villa del Lago, which is not open yet, but they have been testing while we've been here, so I think it's very, very soon that they're going to open that. It looks really lovely. We'll try and get a shot when we come back up. We'll go and have a little bit of a close look. There's like really nice comfy seating and things, and I think they may have the menu outside now, so we'll go and check out and see if we can see that. So we're at the outside of the other side of Maya Grill now, and then all of the area that we're going to at the moment is the Casitas area. There are 5 buildings in Casitas. It's where we stayed, and the buildings 1, 2 and 3 are preferred rooms, which means they're near to the main reception area, the food court, things like that. And then the standard rooms are 4 and 5, and we were in number 4, and it was a great location. We chose Casitas for a few different reasons, didn't we? Yeah. Obviously, they're beautiful, really, really lovely, and also close to bus stop 2, which is the first pickup for most places that you want to go. Apart from Disney Springs, will pick up at bus stop 1 first, which is at El Centro. And also, if you want to go to one of the water parks, Blizzard Beach or Typhoon Lagoon, you can get on a bus from the other bus stops, but you do have to transfer El Centro anyway, so they just go to and from El Centro to the water parks. So here's a map of the resort. El Centro is here, and we've kind of walked this way around this path, and at the moment we're here in Casitas, and then it goes all the way around to ranches at the far side and cabanas. The main pool area is the dig site here, and at the moment the map's not showing the bridges or Villa del Lago, but it's here. So this is the Casitas area pool. There are people in the pool at the moment, so I won't go and show you, but it is a really nice sized pool. It's probably a medium sized pool, and with lounges all the way around, and there are towels at the pool as well. and it's been lovely and warm, really nice, and never too busy, but there always seems to be people in it.
Yeah.
but there's no lifeguards at the kind of neighbourhood area pools. There were lifeguards at the dig site, which is the main pool, but in the Casitas pool and the ranchos and cabanas, there are no lifeguards there. Also, by the pool in Casitas, there's the gym and salon, so yeah. And also a laundry room as well. Yeah. Which we're assuming there's more laundry rooms. We are assuming that there is, so we've not actually used them, but... So this area is still Casitas. We've just passed Casitas 4. This is now Casitas 5. So as we come round, this is access to one of the bridges. They connect and they go into 3 directions. So this is one of them, and then that one to the left goes to the dig site, and then the one to the right goes back to El Centro. So the Casitas is quite a big area. We're still in Casitas now. This is Casitas 5. It does take up kind of, as you look at the back of the tower, it does take up all of the right hand side of the resort. It's probably, I would say it nearly half, wouldn't you? Yeah. It is quite a big area, but it's been very quiet, hasn't it? Yeah, really quiet. And yeah, it's just, it's really peaceful. You'd think a big resort like this would be quite, I don't know what we were expecting, but it's just so relaxing. So we're just about to enter the Ranchos area, and so if I kind of stop and turn you around and have a look where we are in relation to the Gran Destino Tower and Casitas right over the other side. You can see the bridges there. That bridge right in front of us is the one that connects to the dig site. So the theming of the kind of neighbourhoods here, it does blend together really well, but they do have their own distinct kind of features, and all very relaxing areas, but yeah, with kind of a little bit of a different vibe to them. I'm not quite sure how to explain it, but yeah, this is probably, Ranchos is probably the furthest away from El Centro, made easier now by the bridges to get over to the other side, but I imagine before the bridges were open it was quite a long walk. But there is a bus stop. The buses go kind of behind the buildings in a loop, and Ranchos has a bus stop right behind as well. It does have its own pool too. So Ranchos is kind of set back a little bit, so as you walk round, if you want to walk around the whole of the resort from the outside, like how we're doing it, we have just kind of tucked into Ranchos. It is set back, it's really peaceful. So I think access to the bus stop is just over that little bridge there and towards the back. The laundry room is just there as we're passing by. And then the pool area is actually set up a little bit, which is quite nice. We will try and have a look if there's no one in there. you can see now that the buildings are changing. So we've got ranchos there, and then with the red roofs, this is cabanas. So they are quite close to each other. There was quite a gap between Casitas and ranchos. Not so much as a gap between ranchos and cabanas. Now cabanas is closest to the dig site, and this side of ranchos is very close to the dig site as well. Casitas, you'd have to probably take one of the bridges because it is across towards the other side of the resort. So I would say Casitas is probably the furthest away from dig site. Now you don't have to walk all the way around through ranchos like we have done to get to the dig site. You can get to it, like I said, across the bridge. Or round at the side. So we've come round to the other side of the dig site. So the dig site's just there. We'll have a little look at it when we've had a little look at cabanas. What's really nice about the cabanas area is this kind of lovely beach with hammocks.
Gorgeous. It's going to be so nice once the construction's done.
Yeah, it's a little bit noisy for the hammocks at the moment, but yeah, when that's all finished, I'm sure it's so relaxing there.
That looks like the other bus stops.
Yep. So as you can see, the cabanas is quite close to the Gran Destino Tower, and if you have a look over the other side and kind of see that brown dome with stars on it, that's El Centro, where we started from. So a great location if you want to be close to the main area, check in, and El Mercado is kind of a bit further away on this side. You'd have to go all the way through, kind of round this way past the check-in and things. It is a bit further over there, but it's still really fairly close. The only thing I would say about this pool is it is just off the main walkway, and that's going to be the main reception area there in the tower. So you can't really see, it is kind of dipped down a little bit and there are fences around it, but it's just worth bearing in mind. So that's it, we've gone as far as we can go. You will be able to go that way when they've finished all the construction, but they are hard at work getting ready for opening date, which is really not that far away. I think they've only got like another month. What date is it today?
8.
Yeah, so literally another month until it opens. So they are hard at work. So we are walking back the past where we've come, so the cabanas are on our right now. We're going to go and take you over to the dig site. We will show you what we can, but there may be people in there, we're not 100% sure. Obviously, we are before opening times at the moment, I think. Ooh, do you see the lightning then? But yeah, we'll show you what we can. If there's lightning, there shouldn't be anyone in the pool anyway. No. It is worth bearing in mind if you are coming when it's kind of, we are into June now, so you know, the rain has kind of started a little bit. It's worth bearing in mind that obviously the lifeguards will let you know when it's time to get out of the pool at the dig site, but there are no lifeguards at the other 3 pools, so you kind of do need to use your common sense a little bit. There are a few different ways into the dig site. We're closest to cabanas at the moment, so we will try and show you this entrance. This side is kind of where a lot of the entertainment happens. I think it's where they you can have, I think it's like a campsite with marshmallows and things like that. there's different entertainment going on, and it is kind of a lot on this cabana's side of it. Yeah. So it is 10 to 9 at the moment, and then it is locked up, so lots of shade around this side, and looks like there's a little splash pool there, and this is where the slide comes out on this side. So we'll take you around the other side. The tower looks really pretty. It looks pretty now, but it looks really pretty at night time. Parts of it light up and change colour, which is really nice. You can actually see this tower from a lot of different places all around Walt Disney World. It really has, it is, I think, going to become a landmark. You can see it, you know, as you're going up Expedition Everest and things like that, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so this is one of the bridges that just connects this area to round to the tower and El Centro. It's not actually open at the moment while they do the construction. Okay, another entrance to the dig site here. Looks like they're getting ready to open. So the pool is quite big, and it kind of goes around the corner, so this part and this part. Again, lots of seating. Not lots of umbrellas though, but there is a little bit of shade. And that's kind of like the main feature, and the slide actually comes out to the side of it as well, which is cool. Over there is Siestas, which is the pool bar that serves food and drinks, and you can also refill your mugs there as well when it's open, which I think it's 11 AM, but we can check the times. We're still walking around the outside of the dig site. And the entrance, kind of the way we've been coming in from Casitas over there, is along this bridge here. And then round this way. Now the dig site is more than just a pool and a slide. There are also some other things to do as well. We have volleyball. And there is actually a hot tub to this side. And some seating up there as well. So this is kind of looking over towards the other side where we came. This is Siestas, yep, opens at 11 AM. And we'll show you the kind of food that you can get here. And then round at the side, it's closed at the moment, but that's where you can refill your refillable mugs. We also have table tennis here, which is cool, and also cornhole. It's not actually out at the moment, but we played that and it's quite fun. And there's a children's play area over on that side, an arcade here, and restrooms. So the restrooms that are near the dig site, well, in the dig site I suppose, they have got some extra facilities, so we're going to go and have a
we have checked, there's no one in here.
There is nobody in here. So there are extra towels in here, and this is the usual restroom part, but if you go towards the back, There are also lockers
that take 4 quarters, so
yeah.
$1 to rent a locker.
And there are showers as well.
And they have the toiletries that are in the rooms as well, so shampoo, conditioner and body wash, so that's really good, isn't it?
Yeah. So this arcade's not as big as the All-Star ones, but so you buy credits on a card, and that's how you pay for the machines. So this area is the playground. It's also where they show movies under the stars, which they put the screen here and they get all chairs out here. I think it is on, I'm not sure if it is on every night, I'm pretty sure it is, but they do give you an entertainment guide when you check in to let you know what time the entertainment's happening. So anything like around the dig site, sometimes they do bingo and quizzes and fun games in the pool. And also it'll tell you what time Movies Under the Stars is. So we're just coming out of the dig site now. They have actually, it's turned 9 o'clock, which is the time that the dig site opens. It's open at the moment from 9 AM to 11 PM. And they have opened up the side, the kind of food side of the bar, and also where you can refill your refillable mugs as well. They just haven't opened the other side, which I'm remembering is the kind of the bar bit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to assume that that opens at 11. That's what the sign said, but the rest is open from 9 o'clock. So we're going to go along the bridges now and have a look to see if the menu is at Villa del Lago. This is where the bridges join together at Villa del Lago. If you take the bridge to the right from the dig site, that'll take you back to Casitas, and this bridge will take you along to the entrance of Villa del Lago and back to El Centro. So they have the menu now for Villa del Lago. A lot of shareable plates, but some entrees as well. And then lots of cocktails, sangria, wine, beer, and some specialty coffees from that are Spanish as well, so that's cool.
Oh, it's really pretty.
It looks really nice. So there's lovely comfy seating area. The bars are in the middle. And there's seats kind of towards the outside so you can look out onto Grandisino Tower. So yeah, it just looks like a great place to meet friends for a drink or just have a little bit of relaxation time. in our room at Coronado Springs, we just thought we'd do a little room review. We've kind of, hopefully you've seen by now, our travel day, and our room tour and our resort tour. But what we thought we would do is actually do the review while we're here, to tell you and show you the things that we really liked about our room in the resort, and things that maybe we didn't like so much. So yeah, we thought we could talk to you about it when we get home, but we can actually show you while we're in our room. Now, this isn't our actual room that we've been in for 2 weeks. We added on an extra night and they couldn't accommodate us in a standard room which we'd booked for the 2 weeks, so we had to book a preferred room. So we're actually a building over, aren't we? Yes. A little bit closer to El Centro. So yeah, we are in a preferred room. We've checked in today and we actually leave tomorrow. Yeah, sad times. Yeah, but we thought we'd tell you about the room we stayed in Casitas 4. We did actually do a fax request to request being in Casitas. Basically, we joined one of the Facebook groups for Coronado Springs, which we found really, really helpful. So thank you so much if you've been in that group and you've been helping people out and answering questions. Yeah, so we sent a fax in around about a week before check-in, just to say, please can we be in the Casitas area. Most of the buildings in Casitas are the preferred rooms though, so obviously if you've not paid for a preferred room, they're not going to put you in any of those buildings, but we asked for Casitas, and it can be either number 4 or number 5, and we got number 4, which is right by one of the quiet pools, which was amazing because you didn't have to go too far, just grab your stuff and come down some stairs, and we were right by the pool, which was really lovely, wasn't it? So the location there is amazing. It was pretty much straight opposite where you get the bus at bus stop 2, which is usually your first pickup and your first drop off from the parks, except for if you're at Disney Springs. So at Disney Springs it'll go to El Centro first and then it'll carry on round to bus 2. So that bus stop's actually great, especially if it's busy, and you're getting on it first thing in the morning. There's unlikely to be anyone already on there, so you're going to jump right on, you're probably going to get a seat, whereas sometimes it did fill up, so by the time we got all the way back round to El Centro, it might have been standing room only. So yeah, perfect for that, and also great when you're tired at the end of the night and you just want to get back to your room, and it's, you know, first drop off and you're probably back in your room before most people have even got off the bus. So yeah, so we really loved the location of Casitas 4, didn't we? Yeah, we really did. We're in Casitas 3 at the moment, so we're just one building over. So technically we are closer to El Centro, but it really does depend on which way you walk, because we're kind of around the back of building 3. So yeah, it just depends on which way you walk, and you know whether you know which is the best way to get to El Centro. But yeah, we'll show you around a little bit and just tell you about the things that we really liked about this. If you've seen our vlogs before, you'll know that we usually stay in a value resort. This is our first moderate, so it's been kind of the same but different. Yeah, it's been really lovely exploring a new resort, and Coronado Springs is beautiful as you would expect from a moderate resort. So we have really enjoyed it, haven't we? We were concerned it was going to be huge, because we are used to those small resorts with the one bus stop, but we've actually found it not to feel as big as that. So yeah, it's kind of all around a lake, and you can kind of see across the lake and kind of see where everything is, and I think that makes it feel less big. And yeah, each area is slightly different where the rooms are as well, and yeah, and now that there's bridges across that lake as well. There's 3 bridges which opened a few days before we actually arrived, and that's made it really handy. So handy for getting over to the dig site, to the, you know, the main swimming pool, things like that. It's just, I don't know how they coped before. No, especially if you were in Ranchos before the bridges open. Like, well done, you must have done about 10,000 extra steps a day than everybody else. But yeah, it is a really nice resort, and it's so calm and relaxing. You know, it just has a really nice atmosphere, which is really, we just love the feel of the place, haven't we? Yeah, exactly. And I think partly that's what makes it feel less big as well, just because it's just so relaxed. Everyone here is really friendly, and there's just kind of like little bits of music going on as you're walking around, and yeah, it's just got a nice atmosphere.
So the preferred room is pretty much identical to our non-preferred room.
Yeah.
Pretty much, it must just be the location unless you're gonna get a suite. So yeah, you'll get the gist of like where we've been.
Yeah.
Our room was the opposite way around to this.
Yeah.
Which is totally confused us. But we'll show you all the things that we really liked about the room. Obviously, like, do check out that room tour where we show you in detail all the parts of the room, but we're just gonna go around quickly and show you the things that we really liked, and then a couple of the things that could have been a little bit better as well. So it's a totally honest review, and it is our personal opinion as well, so just to make you aware. We're gonna show you now. The one thing we've really liked about this room that is different to the room we've stayed in before is the space. You do get more space in a moderate room, which is great if you're sharing with more people. Sometimes it's just the two of us, isn't it, Kate?
Yeah.
But this time we've had 4 people in this room for for 15 nights. Well, not this room, but the other one. And it's nice to be able to move around a little bit easier when you've got more people in there, especially when you're trying to get ready in the mornings and things like that. So that is really, really good. Another thing, when you've got more people staying in the room, you've got more luggage, and we've actually got more somewhere else to store the cases, which is underneath the bed.
Yeah, so there's tons of space. They're really high up, which, I mean, we're really short, so trying to get on the bed. But we loved having somewhere to just hide our luggage out of the way. So, and speaking of the beds, it's so comfortable.
Yeah, really comfortable. I mean, it's the same setup as the rooms we've stayed in before, with the 2 beds like this. And yeah, those beds have been comfy too, but yeah, these beds are really comfy, and yeah, plenty big enough and just nice. We've had good night's sleep, haven't we?
Yeah.
One other good thing when you're sharing with lots of people as well, especially with all the devices that we've started bringing with us, is actually having lots of plug sockets.
So many.
Yeah, you've got plug sockets here and USBs as well, 2 lots over there. There's also the same thing near the bed as well, in between the beds, and even plug sockets in the bathroom as well. So yeah, lots of charging space, and and especially with people getting ready in the mornings and things like that, having hair stuff going on and phones charging and cameras charging. So yeah, I think that's really good. I think one of my favourite things about staying at a moderate resort, which I kind of thought would be the case, is the coffee machine.
Yeah.
Don't get this at All Star Sports.
Oh my gosh, we were so excited about this.
Yeah, and we have been having coffee in the room, haven't we?
Yeah.
Instead of having to put it in our refillable mugs, because you kind of can't get rid of the smell once you've had coffee in a refillable mug, can you really? No. So we've been having coffee in the room, which has been really handy. And it makes great coffee, and it's really easy to use as well, because we've never used one before, but yeah, it's easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, loved it.
Yeah, tons of space to put stuff on here.
Yeah.
This is, by the way, very tidy.
Yeah, this is not what it looked like. This is not what it looked like.
It's definitely not what it looked like at the time.
we filled it with all our things that we needed.
Yeah, well, 10 million pairs of ears and stuff like that. Yeah,
exactly.
They've got somewhere to go.
Yeah. Really love the TV.
Yeah.
And it's great that it's up there on the wall as well. And yeah, I think the only thing we've really had on it is Walt Disney World today.
Yeah.
Pretty much, because we haven't had time for anything else. I think we watched half of Finding Nemo and the beginning of Zootropolis.
Yeah.
I think that's all we done. And definitely the Mickey shorts as well.
Yes.
We have had those on.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you've got more time and you're going to spend more time in the room, I think it would be an even better feature, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So let's go through to the bathroom. Now this is a really nice bathroom.
Yeah.
This is where a lot of the differences are compared to the other resorts that we've stayed in. The best one, I think, are these slider doors.
Yes.
Yeah. They slide all the way in, which just gives you a bit more privacy instead of having a curtain. But yeah, so that's been really good, and I think it blocks out a bit more of the noise as well if someone's like still sleeping and you're still trying to get ready. So that's really good. The wardrobe.
Yes.
If you got a wardrobe, we can like shut away all our clothes.
Yeah, because usually it's just a rail, and so it's kind of out there with when you've got steam coming out of the bathroom and you're brushing your teeth, and so it's nice to have it all tucked away. And the double sinks as well, especially if you're sharing with people. We found that having 2 sinks has been really handy as well. So one more thing in the that we've used here that we didn't use anywhere else is the hairdryer, which is down there in a little bag. We have, if you've seen our packing videos, you'll know that we bought a US hairdryer that we do love, don't we?
Yeah.
And sometimes it has been used a little bit when we've got 2 people drying hair at once, when we're trying to be quick.
Yeah.
But that hairdryer is really quite good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And better than our other ones. We've used the one that's in here more.
Yeah.
So whether we'll just, you know, maybe not bring our other one next time and cut down on the packing, I don't know what we'll decide about that. But the hairdryer is good if you don't want to bring a hairdryer.
Yeah. Toiletries?
Yeah.
So you get more toiletries here.
Extra. Yeah, you kind of just get the soap, and I think in the value resorts. And they have been used at the cooling aloe gel, mouthwash, and there's body lotion and things. So yeah, a little extra things that you get in moderate resorts as well. Plug sockets in here too.
Yes.
So that's been really good. I can't remember seeing many plug sockets in the value resorts that we've stayed at. So and it does come in handy. Like I said before, if you kind of want to get actually, you know, do your hair in here and things like that, and you've got the hairdryer on the go and things. So that's really good. The actual shower part of the bathroom is different to in our room that we stayed in, because we actually did have a tub.
Yeah, and our bathroom was slightly bigger than this as well.
Yeah. But the shower was great, and we did make use of all the included toiletries as well. The shampoo, conditioner and body wash, which are in the shower.
Yes.
We made lots of use of that, and when it runs out, you just get a housekeeping to fill them back up, that's fine. And also the little ledge here as well.
Yeah, we like the ledge, we're using the ledge.
Yeah, we've been using the ledge. The shower's got like a rainy bit, and then also like a shower head bit as well. So yeah, we really liked it, haven't we? It's just been really comfortable. There is a fan for the bathroom, which comes on by a sensor, and you do kind of have to turn it off, which is why it's not on at the moment. But in our room we had towel, like little hooks, so we could hang our towels, and it actually blocked out the sensor. So if you've got a room with that, then that does work, so that in the middle of the night the fan doesn't go on if you need to use the bathroom. So I think that's pretty much it. Oh, maybe the fan. The fan is really great. We've not got it in the moment because it does make a little bit of noise, as all fans do. But yeah, it has come in useful, hasn't it? And it is nice to have. It's just a really, really comfortable room, and we've really liked it, haven't we?
Yeah. There's been only a couple of things really that have not kind of worked as well as we wanted them to.
Yeah, I think the main one that's kind of, it's a tiny thing, and it's like nothing
so
major.
Small.
So small. But this room has had the rooms can sleep 4 people, and we have had 4 people, but you get 2 mugs.
Yeah.
And we had 2 like normal coffee pods, and we had 2 decaffeinated as well. So actually I didn't feel like that was enough for everyone who wanted to have a coffee straight away. You kind of have to go and like track down more coffee pods, and we've kind of just used the 2 mugs that we've had, and then used the takeout cups.
Yeah.
It's really nice to have the takeout cups. We have used them to like grab and go, but we do feel like there should be 4 mugs in the room, and enough coffee for everybody to have actual coffee with caffeine in it.
Yes.
So, yeah, because that's what we need, especially when we're spending all our time in the parks. We do need that caffeine. I've talked to you about the safe before in All Star Sports. I didn't actually think it was big enough, and their one worked with a key still that you have to carry around with you. The safe's actually in this little cupboard out of the way, not in the bathroom as it is in the value resort. It does have a combination, this one, so you don't have to use the key. But it's the same size.
Yeah.
It's just the other way up.
Yeah, it's still quite small.
Yeah.
So you kind of do have to balance things like on their side and sort of trying to load it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really handy still. I like that it's there as well.
Yeah.
And I like that it's combination of it.
Yeah. But it just could just be a bit bigger.
Yeah.
So you don't have to play Jenga with all your valuables.
Yeah. Yes, that's it, isn't it?
That's it. This is our room. We've really
really loved it, but we really love Art of Animation, All-Star Sports, All-Star Movies, where we've stayed before. You know, this room is bigger, so I think if we were if you're thinking about sharing with, you know, and filling the room, think about how much room that you want and how much room that you need. You know, it's fine at All Star and Art of Animation where we stayed before, but it was nice to have the extra space and all those little extra touches as well. But I suppose you'd expect that for a moderate resort, really. But it's been good, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you found it useful, whether you're thinking of staying at Coronado or you've already stayed at Coronado. If you think of anything, or if you just want to share your views as well, please do just drop it in the comments below and just make people help people decide whether or not Coronado Springs is for them, really.
Yeah.
Also, if you haven't checked out our other videos yet, please do check them out. We have had the best time, haven't we? We've got lots more coming. This is just the first one of many.
Yeah.
We have completely filled our time here. There's never enough time to spend here, and we've, you know, and I think that, you know, we've done so much, so hopefully you'll stick with us and you'll see all the things that we've done. We've got a few surprises in there along the way as well, so yeah, we've got a lot coming up, but do try and stick with us because we've had the best time, haven't we? And we've tried to show you as much as possible. You know, we'd have had the camera on the go 24/7 if we could, just to show you guys what there is to do. You know, if you're watching and you've not actually been to Walt Disney World before, or you've been, you know, maybe once and you're looking to see what else there is, or you've maybe not been in a long time, and you know, because things are changing all the time, aren't they? So yeah, I hope it's been really useful, and I hope our next set of our series really is useful for you and that you enjoy it. Yeah, so click that notification button, then you'll find out exactly when we're going to put them on, and make sure you're subscribed as well. And if you've liked this video, please do give it a little thumbs up, we'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.
Have a magical day.